Hello, good morning. It's meteorological spring. It's Saturday the 1st of March 2025, and I'm here in one of the best places in South Yorkshire, and probably one of the best places in the country for snowdrops. And I'm here at Wentworth Woodhouse, where they do have swathes and swathes of beautiful snowdrops. So we're going for a walk around these, I think it's 50-60 acres of garden today. Lots of, also well known for its camellias and for its rhododendrons. So we're now looking towards the house. We're looking towards the east front, the Palladium front, and that looks over the parkland which surrounds the site. So we're going to take a little bit of a walk down and around these lovely gardens, which are very much a work in progress. So, quick history on the house itself. So we're looking at the west front, which was started around about 1725-ish and finished around 1750, 55, something like that. And then we're looking at the west front here, which was started probably early 1700s and finished around about the same time that the west front was started, 1725. And you can see these witch hazels now. If you've watched my videos on Harlow Car, they've virtually kind of gone over now. Once spring comes, then the flowers begin to fade, and that's it for another year. And the original house, I'll just point it out to you. You can only see a bit of the original house, the original 1630s house. If I go through this arch, is try 2x zoom. Is that section that you're looking at there. Those 5 windows and that brickwork is from the original 1630s house. So you can see the extension, built-in extension above it and around it. So they kind of incorporated it into the house. So this is the home of the Earls of Strafford originally, then the Marquesses of Rockingham, and then the Earls Fitzwilliam. So if you haven't already seen it, please go and watch my walk through Wentworth, the village of Wentworth, where I finish off showing you the wonderful Palladium front of Wentworth Woodhouse. So you can see you've got some lovely swathes of snowdrops. It's just So we're going to walk past the west front, the Baroque front, otherwise known as the back front. And we've got the lawns laid out. So this is where I volunteer as a room steward from time to time, and I do love the history of the place. It's it's not a very well-known house nationally, but it is probably, along with Blenheim Palace, probably the most important house historically in the country, I would say, with the history. But I'm not going to go into the history today because we're here to see these wonderful snowdrops. Lovely, lovely snowdrops. That might be a little bit more impactful. So yes, this should just about be coming to the end now, Snowdrops, but we've had so many cold sunny days with northerly breezes, or a northern airflow. It's not really been windy, that they've lasted quite a long time. So let me just do that. The Rhododendron Tulipifolia fastiegatum, tulip tree. So here's one of the earliest flowering camellias. Again, another month or so, and look at the bees. Just getting, that early nectar. Another month or so, and all the camellias will be out, and some of the rhododendrons will be coming out. Yeah, that's lovely. Again, it'll look even better in a couple of weeks, once all the buds are out. Beautiful. There are some magnificent big trees in here, because if you think about it, these gardens are at least 300 years old, so a lot of the trees are going to be of a similar age. Huge yew tree there. I love the leaves on this rhododendron. It's just gorgeous. Even though it's not in flower, it's just beautiful. Just the shape, the architecture of it is gorgeous. Huge. huge. I think that's a sycamore. That's a big tree.
Tree, right.
So here, this is a garden mainly of shrubs. So it's very much a spring garden. Right, because that might be a thumbnail. We shall see. Absolutely beautiful. Just seeing swathes and swathes of these beautiful snowdrops here. And then when the snowdrops are done, we've got daffodils here. They should be out in another 2 or 3 weeks. Lovely. Now I'm looking here towards the stables. At the moment there is a lot of work going on at the stables. So in a year or two's time there will be entrances that to come through from the stables into the garden. There will be, just like at Chatsworth, if you watch one of my Chatsworth videos, there will be cafes, restaurants, shops, all sorts of attractions for people to come and enjoy, and of course spend the money. So yeah, you can see how old these rhododendrons are. Look how big they are. Look how huge. And I don't know if these are going to be chopped back a bit or what's going to happen, but as I say, it's still very much a work in progress. And again, when a tree gets blown down or is diseased and needs to be chopped down, then you usually leave it there to rot, or use it in some other useful way. Lovely hellebore here. Just a contrast with the white of the snowdrops. I don't know which way to go now. Shall I go down there where there's a load more, or shall I carry on here where there's a load more? Let me just have a little look down here. Again, some more beautiful hellebores. The only problem is they nod down. I think they're breeding some now that kind of, you know, are more perky and kind of show off the flowers to the best. Yeah, another one there. It's lovely. And now we've got an early flowering rhododendron. Which don't usually flower till about April into May. That is a picture. That is such a beautiful picture there. Just seeing that lovely sight through the trees on a perfect early spring day. There's no wind at all. Temperature, I don't think I've said the temperature because it's still early in the morning. What, we're 11:15 now. It's probably 6 or 7 degrees. I think it's forecast to get up to maybe somewhere between 8 and 10 degrees today Celsius, which is kind of high 40s, low 50s Fahrenheit. Well, no, mid to high 40s Fahrenheit. But yeah, that's just so lovely. They really, I mean, I've been coming here years, and every year you see things getting better. You see the snowdrops become more extensive, because after they die back, they will dig some of them up, split them up, put back some back in where they've dug them up from, but then the ones that they've split up, they will move and they will plant elsewhere. And that is actually the best way to divide snowdrops. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, lots of daffodils. Acergrycium. Doesn't look like Acergrycium, that doesn't look like Acergrycium, because I don't see the peeling bark, but there we go. And certainly that there is a birch with beautiful peeling bark up there. And again, these beautiful rhododendrons. So I hope you're enjoying this walk with me today. We're around Wentworth Woodhouse Gardens and enjoying the snowdrops before they finish. Another week or two and they will probably be gone. They've gone to seed, and again they will spread via seed. And then here is clearly one of the oldest trees in the gardens. It looks like a sweet chestnut to me. You can see the width of the trunk there is absolutely fantastic. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Hiya. Look at that, gorgeous.
This
Sorry, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
The snowdrops just before they go.
Yeah.
I think we've got them at the peak at the moment.
Oh yes,
We're just
yes.
in
So-
time then.
Yeah.
They don't last that long, do they?
No, once they get a bit of warmth,
Well, that's
you know, the
right,
next
yeah.
few days they'll quickly go to seed.
Yeah.
So
This is a good old gnarled tree. Have you taken a photograph of
yeah,
it?
well, I'm videoing it, so
Oh.
I'm doing a video of the whole garden.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think it's a sweet chestnut. That it's an old sweet
Really?
chestnut.
Oh.
Yeah, because there are 3 or 4 in the garden.
Right.
Another one just up at the top of the path there that are about 300-400 years old. So they are
Crikey.
Yeah.
kind of, you know, champion trees.
Yeah.
Do you work for...
No, I volunteer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm kind of here on my own volition today, just to
Right,
just to
yeah,
do a video and
Yeah.
just to try and show the snowdrops off, because they
Yeah.
do look absolutely
yeah.
stunning.
Yeah.
And then the daffodils, of course, will be coming
Well, yes, and
later
it's
on.
St David's Day, of course.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. St David's Day.
I was just telling my son I came here in 1962
Right.
and it was teacher training.
So were you a student then?
No, well, no, I was a teacher.
Oh, you was
actually,
a teacher?
But I used to come on courses here,
Okay.
but it didn't stay open. It was Lady Mabel's.
Yeah, then it got taken over by Sheffield Hallam University and became
That's
mixed.
Right. Yes,
a
it did.
mixed
Yes, yes.
college.
Yeah.
And they rented it out apparently at something like £900 a year in the 80s, which was even then was not a lot of money.
No.
But in the small print, it said that Sheffield Hallam University are responsible for the maintenance and upkeep of the building.
No.
Yeah. So once water started to come in, that's when they went,
No, don't.
we're out of here. So yeah.
Interesting. But now it's been taken over by somebody, hasn't it?
Yeah, we're an independent charitable trust.
Yes.
So it's Wentworth Woodhouse charity. I think it's charitable trust or preservation trust, something like that. So basically we're relying on people coming and turning up and spending the money, and also on maybe charitable donations, lottery funding, that kind of thing.
It's some money to
Yeah.
upkeep.
Well, there's a 30-year plan which they're trying to raise £125 million, so it's a lot of money.
I was reading an article the other day about these large houses, people selling them because they can't afford to
Yeah.
maintain them.
Well, that's what happened in the 50s after World War II.
Yes.
And they put the government put 80-90% death duties onto all the person's wealth. Then a lot of these people, they couldn't afford to keep them, so they just walked away. Even the Devonshires at Chatsworth, they had to get rid of Hardwick Hall
That's right.
in lieu of death taxes and a load of artwork, and managed to hang on to Chatsworth
Yeah.
because they were close to losing that. So,
Oh, they were, yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
it was-
We live near Chatsworth.
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyhow, I'll let you
Yeah,
carry
well,
on enjoying this lovely
See you
day.
about. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. Bye.
See you later.
So, just get back to zooming in on these beautiful snowdrops. Absolutely divine. Right, and then again we've got some early daffodils there. And we got again huge azalea. That's azalea, is it Luton's? Which is a yellow flowering one with the lovely heady scents, a very soapy scent. So again, that will be flowering May time, probably into June. I just want to look at those lovely daffodils there on the 1st of March, and they've probably been out for a few days already. So I'm going to go back up here now. let's just go to, that's better. Looks like you might be able to go into here a little bit. Again, we've got a little witch hazel there, just coming to the end. This one is a little bit more sheltered, so because we've had some very cold nights. Obviously, when you have sunny days, and there's no cloud cover, you have cold and frosty nights. But because this is a bit protected from the trees around it, the flowers aren't as frost hit as the ones at the beginning of the video. It's not sure if this is an official path or if it's just an access for the gardeners, but either way. Coming to some absolutely gorgeous swathe of snowdrops there. That is so gorgeous. Oh. Let's get back on the path. Oh, another one here. Oh, can't smell anything. Another early flowering rhodie. Again, I would imagine maybe at some point there might be a path to go through there, but we'll see. Just let's get it on a wide angle again because we're a bit closer in now. So we're back up near the stables, and you can see there more lovely swathes of snowdrops. If I go to, there we go, and that's absolutely lovely. Isn't that beautiful? Let's try, got it on full zoom, 5x zoom, so let's just try walking with that a bit. It's hard to hold that in position, so we'll come back out. So there's a path that goes into that area from here for the snowdrops there. As I say, lots of daffodils to come still. Lovely. Just look at all the kind of epicormic growth on that tree there. Is it a lime? Usually, if you get that amount of epicormic growth, it's a lime tree. And again, beautiful hellebore there. The witch hazel completely finished flowering. This one's still... Oh, there's a little bit of scent on that, yeah. It's still, flowers still look pretty good on that. Again, another lovely, lovely sight. Just swathes and swathes of bulbs coming through around that beautiful old hornbeam there. That's a lovely, lovely old hornbeam. So you'll see there's quite a bit of laurel that's been chopped back, because laurel, you know, just tend to shade everything out. What does that say? Ginkgo. Can't really see that because the sun's shining on my screen. Please pause if you want to read that. Now I think we're coming up to the pièce de résistance, if that's the right term. Sounding like Del Boy. And swathes of daffodils in there. Yet to come. Again, look at the buds on the camellias. It's about to burst forth. Right, I'm not really an expert on snowdrops, but I've noticed a couple of different varieties, but not quite as many as were at Harlow Car. If you watch I think my second video at Harlow Car, Yeah, it'd be worth coming back when the daffodils are out just to see that there. That would be wonderful. But yeah, I think I've seen a couple of different varieties. Again, we've got some quite old trees here. Got a lovely big beech here. Right, and so this is a walk up to the Camellia House. What's that? It's a warning for anybody who shouldn't be here. So let's walk up again. Some absolutely gorgeous roadies. Swathes of daffodils. A lovely, lovely old beech tree there. Now, sweet chestnut there with the long limb, I think is they say is the oldest tree in the garden. Is about 400 years old. And actually, a few years ago, I had a kestrel nesting in it. Whether it's still there or not, I don't know. And then we come to the top of the main drive, and we look towards the Baroque west front. See if I can zoom in. So there's the Baroque west front. And these are more and more swathes of beautiful snowdrops. And also there's quite a few beehives there that we've got. Now I can't see the hole in the tree, but yeah, so just to go back, so this is the main drive, and at one point this drive went straight through here and straight up to the church. So if you go back to my video of a walk around Wentworth, that is a mile. I think from the house to the church is about a mile, and the family could walk straight up, straight through there. But now that's where the garden centre is and other kind of attractions, which is not a part of this house anymore. So yeah, that's a little bit of basic history there. This is a lovely weeping beech. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look how it weeps just down like that. It's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. And this is, as I say, the pièce de résistance. The best, probably the most extensive area of snowdrops in the garden. Now there is a problem because you'll see how there are more snowdrops and in fact daffodils on this side than there are on that side. All of those trees there, oops, do that one. All of these trees are beech trees. Now there is a beech there, and then I think there's is it a sycamore there? But other than that, basically what I'm saying is there is more light down this side in summer than there is this side. You've got big beech trees, and not a lot grows under beech. So hence even snowdrops are struggling a little bit, which is why you do see quite a few patches. But it's still a sight to behold. Just letting you enjoy the sights and the sounds. Hopefully you can hear the birds singing. That's a lovely clump of, I think these are native daffodils. Now again, I must express how the hard work that the gardeners, there's only I think 2 gardeners that are paid full time. There are lots of volunteers, and it's those gardeners and volunteers, hard work over many years, that have worked on this, split all these up and put them and replanted them to create this fantastic display. So it's a work that's gone on over the last at least 10-15 years. So yeah, again, got another witch hazel there with a swathe of snowdrops. So let's just look back, look down there, because that might be a thumbnail. That is beautiful. What a sight that is. That is so lovely. I think I might just hold that picture for another 5 minutes. Let's try zooming in a little bit more. And then zoom back out again. These majestic beeches, absolutely beautiful. So again, we'll go down there in a bit, I think, but first just want to give you a quick look at the Camellia House. So this was opened this time last year, And there's some new planting here. Some more camellias, rhododendrons, witch hazels, etc. And there's the back of the camellia house, the entrance that you go in if you're having a meal there. Beautiful food. Had my birthday meal there last year. Excuse me. We're on 45 minutes. Yeah, I want this video to be probably about an hour long. So as we come out, we've got an orchard here. But there's the fountain and the camellia house. Oops. There we go. This is more of a woodlandy area with rhododendrons. Lovely. So yeah, I can fully recommend the Camellia House. Beautiful food. Not the cheapest, obviously, but very nice for a special occasion. Right, so look at that rhododendron there coming out. And then this in front of it, I'm not sure what that is, but the bark on that is fantastic. So let's go down this path here for more snowdrops. Are you sick of snowdrops yet? Because I never get sick of them. I think they're absolutely, when you see them in swathes like that, I think they're just excuse me, they're just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Like daffodils are, or bluebells are. Again, go and see my video or videos of Woolly Woods when the bluebells are out. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that is a picture. So another thing I should say while I'm doing this video is RHS Tatton, the Royal Horticultural Society gardening show that is usually at Tatton, for the next 2 years isn't going to be at Tatton. This year they are coming here. I think it's the 16th to the 20th of July. So it's going to be RHS Wentworth Woodhouse. Fantastic. And next year the RHS will be going to Sandringham, the home of the royal family, the Norfolk home of the royal family. And then they're going back to Tatton, so we really are privileged to actually get the RHS to come here this summer. So obviously you won't be able to see the snowdrops then, but you will be able to see lots of other things that are in flower. But for now, on this first day of meteorological spring, we have these swathes and swathes of beautiful snowdrops. Now here we've got fantastic rhododendron coming out. And there we've got a pheasant. Another witch hazel. Absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. We need to go on wide angle for this. Maybe a wide angle is the best there. As I do a 360. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got catkins on a hazel there. And as we come up to this yew hedge which surrounds the herbaceous borders, which there's not going to be a lot to see there in there, so we're not going to go in there. That is really going to be at its peak in summer. But we get such a view from up here. Just give you a quick glimpse. As you can see, with it being herbaceous, there's a few shrubs, but most of it is just beginning to come up now. And there you can see the Ionic Temple, so I zoom in, which we might go around to in a bit. But from up here, there is such a wonderful view of all these fantastic snowdrops. In fact, I think we will, because there's a load more here, go up that way behind the back of the herbaceous borders. And you can go through the herbaceous border that way. Again, these wonderful native daffodils just coming out. So from up here, I just you can not only see the Ionic Temple there, which has views over the South Yorkshire landscape, but if I turn it round, this gives a really good raised view of the herbaceous borders and of course the house just down there, the Baroque front there. So yeah, you can see where it's been mown and where some of the grass is left to grow along. So you've got these wonderful different habitats at different times of year. And again, paths are mown through, but you allow grass and wildflowers to grow in certain areas. So again, it's becoming, as well as an ornamental garden, it's becoming more and more a garden for wildlife. But let's just go and see the Ionic Temple. Oh, it's just a little bit of cloud. It's forecast sunny all day today. Well, it said there might be a little bit of high cloud coming in, but it's not going to have any rain or anything. So again, looking back that way, we're looking back to the Camellia House. So we have is it Hercules slaying the dragon or something? And there's the Camellia House. Oh. Now this is the South Terrace, where you get the views right across the landscape. Just look at that. Wow. Look at that sky. That is fantastic. Now that way, the housing there I think is kind of Thorpe Hesley. And in the distance right over there, in fact, if I zoom in, don't know if it'll show it. Have I got the right place? But I think those three towers there are Stannington in Sheffield, Stannington High Rise in Sheffield. So Sheffield in that direction. But yeah, this is the fantastic big, huge South Terrace. Over there is Keppel's Column, a monument to General Keppel, who was a kind of colleague, shall we say, of one of the, I think one of the earls. Can't remember which one. But yes, this all used to be land owned by the Earls Fitzwilliam, but now it's just that land out there. I think a lot of it is still comes under the Fitzwilliam Wentworth Trust, but this is different. This is owned by the Wentworth Woodhouse Preservation Trust, as I was saying earlier. So I think what I want to do is I'm not going to walk down this kind of woodland area because it's very much a play area that's designed for children and entertainment and that kind of thing. Lots of things for kids to do there. You can see there's lots of tables and different sculptures and little cabins for them for educational things. So it really is a kind of mixture of things for everybody. There's something for everybody here. But I just want to come onto this raised mown area. To give that lovely view of the house. Got a few more people in now, so it must be turned off past 11 because this video's gone on for just over an hour. So yeah. Again, you get a good raised view of the enclosed herbaceous border. That was put in by the last owner, the last private owner of the property. I think that was a thrush. Mr. Clifford Newbold. And these yew hedges around, these nicely clipped yew hedges, do protect that area so well. In summer you can feel the heat in there compared to the rest of the garden. It really is quite remarkable how that's such a nice microclimate. You can see the eucalyptus there that they've planted. Hello, Mr. Pheasant. So again, we're coming back to the Snowdrops. And just come behind a bit of a dark cloud up there. Yeah, don't think there's a little bit over there, but I think there's more going this way. So I'm going to walk back up here. Even though the sun's gone in now, the white just glows. It's a fantastic. When you see them in that kind of dense planting rather than just, you know, the odd spotty one or two, it really does. They really do glow. Regardless of whether the sun's in or out. Absolutely beautiful. So I've come back here because I want to go this way, because I think there's more over here than there is down there where I just pointed the camera. As we go back to the main path. And that's that huge old sweet chestnut. I think I need to go back. Let's go this way because there's a little bit of a sunken, not garden, but a sunken area. I'm not sure what it was, whether it used to be an old pool or something. You can see there's quite a few snowdrops there. Don't know if this was an old little outdoor Georgian swimming pool. Not sure. But that's obviously going to be at some point refurbished, or maybe it'll be left as a kind of ruin, because it does look quite, with all the moss on it, it does look. Oh, I've got a little bee on my arm there. If it focuses. There we go. There we go. Fly away, little bee. And we've got another pheasant. It's like there used to be something, maybe an old greenhouse or something stood on that site. Not sure. Right, well, 1 hour 10 minutes. I think I'm going to just come and show on this the main walkway, where there are lots of aces and rhododendrons and other shrubs, trees and shrubs, and you can see snowdrops over there, and then you've got this huge swathe over here. So I think I'm going to probably just walk up here, because that is, these you can tell, because they haven't quite clumped up yet. These are quite new plantings, but the way that they've spaced them apart really nicely, Means that when they do all clump up, you're going to get a section like this up here. Another 2, 3, 4 years time, it's going to look more like this, which is fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I think that's the hole there where the kestrel was nesting a couple of years ago. I don't know if it's there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Today I'm going to leave you with the view down the main walkway of the west front. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I say this at the end of every video. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. So from the Snowdrops at Wentworth Woodhouse, I'll say bye for now. Bye for now.